Jesse, you will only fail, just as you failed to save Ruben.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause the video there because that was just... that wasn't just fair. That was a mean comment, Petra. I mean, how dare you talk about Ruben like that and bring back so many memories. I mean, that was low, but that was below low just then. I mean, that was terrible. I don't even know if I can do this all death scenes now because you would have to bring up Ruben and say, I'm gonna fail everyone like I did Ruben? Are you serious? Are you serious? This is not fair. It's not fair. Whoa, okay, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. All right. What's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to another Minecraft Story Mode All Death Scene video for you guys. So today, I'm going to be showing all the death scenes for Episode 7, Access Denied. Now remember, these will contain spoilers, but you knew that when you clicked on today's video. Just in case you haven't seen the episode, I'll link it down below in the description. Also, if you can, drop the video like and share it. It is much appreciated and shows your support for the channel. So remember, I'm going to be showing all the death scenes for the episode, and also it's going to be more of a shock to Jesse than it is you, and you'll kind of understand what I mean by that. So nonetheless, let's go ahead and get right into it. So you start off, this is where Petra and Lucas, they actually get captured by Palma. And what happens is that if you don't run away in time, you don't move out the way, they just tackle you down to the ground, and it is pretty much over for you. Palma is the only one that's happy in that situation. The next one is if you get past that, Ivor does save you a lot, and now it's to a point to where one of the people that are mind controlled will jump at you, and if you don't move out of the way in time, then you already know what happens. You are becoming useful. Yes, you have been made useful. I love the way they do that. Like, that is awesome. Next up, if you do get past all of that, so we're gonna actually dodge the character here. So that means that we won't actually get made useful just yet, but nope, look at that, we made him useful. But if you miss this jump, another one comes and gets you, and you've been made useful yet again. I mean, Palma is super happy. The fact that, you know, it gets to explore your mind and then make you useful. So this was one of the coolest parts here because there's also many things that can happen. So you have the army coming after you right now. I mean, you have Lucas, you have Petra, and if you don't act, you can use the Eversource Crown, the White Pumpkin, an Ender Pearl, or say nothing. So this is what happens if you use the Eversource Crown, just in case you've never used it. And yeah, it's probably best that you don't use it because you will be made useful. So yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And if you decide the Eversource Crown is too much, use the White Pumpkin mask and scare them away. No, you don't scare them away. You actually die and you get taken and made useful yet again. And if you decide to just stay quiet, you know what, you're not gonna say, you're just gonna cover your ears. They will still take you and make you useful yet again. So it's quite painful here. Like, I mean, you get captured so much if you don't make the right decision, and if you stand there and don't use your Ender Pearl, you know what happens. You die. Yep, you die. That's exactly what happens there. So as you're past that, you actually stumble upon, like, in the desert, and you find this secret thing. Now listen to all these times Ivor warns you.
Nice to get on with it. Oh, they're getting closer. Quickly, we don't have much time.
He warns you a lot, but if you don't act in time, the zombies actually catch up to you and pummel you to death. So there you have it there. Then if you do find the little secret part and you don't get past that, the zombies also show up as well, and they beat you to death. I feel quite bad for Jesse, and the zombies are really fast. Now let's say after that, like, you need to jump down into the water. Look how fast the zombies are. So if you don't jump down in the water in time, it's inevitable that the zombies will catch up to you eventually, and they do. They're here. Ivor warns you, but yet there's really nothing you can do about that, but just get pretty much beat up by these zombies, these super zombies here. So after you make it down there, you're in the secret lab, you need to shut the door, like the sand trap, and if you don't do that, yes, a skeleton also tags in and beats you down. Yeah, John Cena. Okay, and next up, we have Lucas and Petra fight. Now this was very interesting here because there's a spider and this epic swing. If you miss it, it attacks you. Yeah, it just totally tickles you to death again. And then if you do actually do that, you get it to become a normal spider. Yes, I don't know if I said zombie, but a normal spider. And then if you don't do anything to that, then the normal spider also takes you out. So not only does a super spider take you out, a normal spider takes you out. Next up is gonna be Spider-Man. So here we have Lucas and Petra, which was quite a hard decision. Let me know the decision you made down below in the comments. So you have Petra and Lucas, evil Petra and Lucas, running directly at you here. And if you don't pick anyone, you can already guess what's gonna happen if you don't. This is gonna be very bad for you, Jesse. You need to get out of there right now. But if you don't, of course, they just tackle you. Yeah, there you go. They pin you down to the ground and count to 3. There we go. All right, next up, if you don't grab this bucket of water, but you have to miss it on the first part, then it's not so well for you in these spiders. I mean, that just makes me itch there. These spiders just attacking you like that. All right, so this one was a really cool one, due to the fact that you're actually controlling a zombie. Like, you actually migrated into a zombie here. And if you don't migrate into another mob in time, you get beat up by more zombies and more skeletons. It's kind of like Inception. Like, you know, no matter who you are, you're pretty much getting beat up by the zombies and skeletons for the most part. No remorse on their half. And if you don't migrate again, then it is time that you get destroyed by these creatures and get made useful. It's only right, I guess. I mean, in a way. And then this is where it gets interesting, because this is where it actually kind of like, after a while, it follows you into the real life, and as you can see, you get shocked. And then you get made useful there and there for the most part. And also this one, if you don't migrate into this skeleton, then it shoots you right in the face, and you get shocked. That's hilarious, but it's also messed up as well. See, when I told you it was gonna be shocking more to Jesse than you? So after you do this, you go up here and you're about to save Harper, but if you don't make a decision in time, of course Palma is onto you and this zombie just chucks you off of the thing and you get shocked and you're out. You're out for the count. Yes, you're completely out. So if you do actually do this, then the zombie across from you catches on to you, and if you don't fight him back, then again he's gonna just overpower you and just throw you off again, and you get shocked. And there's, yeah, well, I'm almost certain you got shocked, but there you have it. You've just been made useful. Also here, what happens is that I feel quite bad for Harper on this scene, is because they capture you here, but look at this, they start beating down Harper. And they don't even bother you, so I thought that was pretty messed up. Now this one's very brutal, because this is like the termination part, and if you don't do anything, it gets really, really bad here. I mean, look at this. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I feel very bad for Jesse having to endure that pain. All right, so inside, you need to defeat, inside of Palma, you have to get to the redstone heart. Now there's some zombies and there's some zombies and spiders. So if you go to the spider route, of course, so we're gonna go to the spider route and see exactly how this is gonna work out with the spiders. But if you don't do anything here, a spider comes down, kind of attacks you, and starts tickling you to death again. So yeah, either way, a spider is always going to get you in the end. And if you do go over to the spider side, you get to fight them both. In a way, one, you kind of like, if you don't do anything, you kind of just already like get away from them for the most part. But the second one, this part is actually hilarious here. This is one of my favorite death scene part. So let's say you climb up here. Now pay attention that you'll see, yep, you see this spider right there. That spider is gonna come back and haunt us. So I'm just gonna tell you guys that now. So let's go ahead and climb up here, and this is like and then the spider, of course, lets you know he's there, and then throws you off the map. I love it. I love it. All right, so after defeating the spiders, it's time to fight the super zombies, and you go in, and if you miss, this zombie just completely, yeah, he's really good at balancing, but then he charges and throws you off the map. I mean, that was kind of unbelievable to happen just then. But we have 2 more zombies coming after you, and if you don't do anything, they kind of punch you off the map. It's very sad I feel so bad for Jesse. Every time I do these videos, I feel very bad. every time. All right, now it's time to pour the water on here, and if you don't, Harper comes up and throws you off the map as well. I mean, they're mind control, so they don't really care if they go off the map. I mean, they now this scene was crazy because Petra or Lucas was actually captured depending on your story, and this just gets crazy because you get into a battle with her down at the bottom. If you don't break this glass in time, then you already know she's just gonna punch you clearly off of the map. I mean, this is an intense battle here. Use your strength, Jesse, and pull out the redstone heart, but if you don't do that in time, then of course Petra just tosses you off the map. And then I love this scene here because Petra does like a flying uppercut to you, and then you have to kind of like hold on to her, but if you don't grab her, you slip off. And yes, I'm assuming Petra had either wet shoes on or something like that. Next up, if you do actually clinch onto her legs and you don't climb up to get the redstone heart, you fall off again. Now, very tricky on Palma's half is because Palma actually tricks you into kind of like this moment to where you feel bad, like they're gonna help you. So if you stop, you're like, okay, I'll help you. You actually get tricked. Don't fall for this. I fell for this in my actual Let's Play, and yes, Petra knocks you off, and Palma ends it with a smile. So yeah, you died, and you've also been made useful in a way towards Palma, I'm assuming. And then it's time to pull out the redstone heart again, but if you don't pull it out, then she catches up to you and throws you off the map one more time. So to end it, we're gonna have a death scene after pulling out the redstone heart. It's only right that we show the death scene of Palma itself. So yeah, amazing job on this one, and this has been all the death scenes. But thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like and share it again, it is appreciated, and feel free to subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.